Happy to have you joining us for another edition of high school girls basketball in the state of West Virginia here on Metro News TV, West Virginia Video Productions, and the Marshall Orthopedics Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase. I'm Ben Westfall, your commentator for tonight's contest, as it is a matchup between the 12-4 Parkersburg Big Reds and the 3-12 Huntington Highlanders. Parkersburg was on a little bit of a winning streak, but that got broken just one day ago, just yesterday, against Hurricane at home, a 51-48 loss to the Redskins. Meanwhile, the Huntington Highlanders victorious in its last match just back on February 1st against North Marion. That one a 67-59 victory. Parkersburg, a strong team, as mentioned, 12-4 on the season, led by three players: Kennedy Porter, who had 12 points against Hurricane, Lauren Flanagan, and Francis Geist. All three of those players averaging over double digits per game in scoring. Flanagan with 13.5, Geist with 13.5 as well, and Kennedy Porter leading the way with 14 points per game. Meanwhile, for the Huntington Highlanders, as mentioned, coming off of a victory 67-59 over North Marion. And Lala Sloan, what a game for her in that matchup against North Marion. 36 points in that contest, 2 triples made in the contest against North Marion. She was lights out. Liz Bowen had 13 points in that one as well. She was the only other player with double-digit scoring. So for Huntington High, as we've seen many times in these contests here on Highlander Mountaintop, look for Huntington to play through Lala Sloan today. Highlanders led by 56-year head coach Lonnie Lucas. Parkersburg on the other side. Youthful fourth-year Chris Murray with a big staff supporting him as well. Parkersburg averages 66.5 points per game defensively. Well, lights out, averaging only giving up 48.5 points per game. This Parkersburg defense is tough, and Huntington can attest for that. These teams met early this season, just back in December 10th at Parkersburg, a 78-31 victory for the Parkersburg Big Reds. So we're going to step aside for a quick break. When we return, we'll have more of the pregame show right here on the Marshall Orthopedics Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase.
Ready to hit the road with GoMart. Each month, we're featuring a special item to fuel your journey and score you bonus reward points in our Road to Rewards promotion. Each purchase earns you a token, so load up and keep cruising toward big rewards. Plus, the top 25 token earners each month will receive 5,000 additional bonus reward points. Check the GoMart app to see this month's featured item. And as always, earn additional savings on products store-wide with reward member exclusives. Go to GoMart.com for more details.
At Food Fair, we strive to be a part of every community we serve and see how we can support our local families.
Anytime you are able to show you care and help build a stronger community, that's something special.
We want to show our customers that our service goes way beyond our store walls.
It starts there but continues out here. My name's Kevin. I'm happy to serve my customers and my community.
Food Fair, living, working, and serving our hometowns.
Mr. Cooper, we have an emergency at a middle school.
Thank you. Board office, will you activate the crisis team? This is not a drill.
In Cabell County Schools, we are ready, alert, and aware.
Welcome to Dan Cava GMC. Let's check out our luxury SUVs. Here we have the all-new 2025 four-wheel drive AT4 Yukon. This full-size SUV is adventure-ready and rocking a sleek new design. This is the all-new 2025 all-wheel drive Terrain Elevation. This vehicle is luxury for less. This is the 2024 all-wheel drive Acadia. It offers 3 spacious rows and seating for 7. Dan Cava GMC in Bridgeport. Shop Thora.
No matter where you are in life, Mount West Community and Technical College isn't just about an education. It's a step toward your future. We provide the hands-on support you need.
Jessica, welcome to Mount West.
With classes that fit your life.
Jessica?
At Mount West, we know you by name, because here, you're more than just a number.
Jessica Bailey.
Mount West Community and Technical College, because you matter here.
Going out? Hungry? Have kids? Looking for a fun, casual joint? Then Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington is the place to be. Bring the kids 12 and under on Tuesdays, and they eat for just 99 cents all day long. That's right, an entree, 2 sides, and a drink for less than $1. Plus, Tuesday at Roosters means a featured appetizer all day for just $2. Roosters will lighten your mood and not your wallet. And you can always enjoy your favorite sports on Roosters 40 TVs. Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington, a fun, casual joint.
Welcome back inside the campus of Huntington High School. Pregame show right here on Metro News TV and the Marshall Orthopedics Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase. I'm Ben Westfall, your commentator for tonight's contest. Big thank you to our outstanding crew, our producer Parker Withrow, and our cameraman Corey Bongs doing a great job of production in today's game. Huntington High 3-12 on the season. The Parkersburg Big Reds 12-4 on the opposite end. So 2 teams on opposite sides of the spectrum this season. Parkersburg, one of the top teams in the state of West Virginia. Huntington High struggling so far this year, but looks to turn things around. Highlanders are 3-4 in the last 7 games. Is this Huntington team, so hopefully things turning around for this Highlander team. Meanwhile, Parkersburg looks to keep things going, was on a little bit of a winning streak, but looks to bounce back after losing just yesterday against Hurricane at home. It's time to meet the starting 5 for both teams, starting with the visitors from Parkersburg, the Big Reds, led by 4th-year head coach Chris Murray. The junior point guard sitting at 5'4", averaging 13.5 points per game, also 4.8 assists per game, is number 1, Lauren Flanagan, at 12 points against Hurricane. The senior point guard standing at 5'7", averaging 8.9 points per game, number 2, Adriana Medina. The sophomore shooting guard standing at 5'8", averaging 13.5 points per game and 6.7 rebounds per game, is number 3, Francis Geis, who had 11 points against Hurricane. The sophomore point guard at 5'5", 6.3 points per game is her average, number 24, Sophie Lott. And finally, the junior center at 5'10", averaging 14 points per game, leading this Parkersburg team, is number 40, Kennedy Porter, who had 12 points against the Redskins. And then finally, for the Huntington Highlanders, led by 56th-year head coach Lonnie Lucas. The junior, standing at 5'5", had 6 points against North Marion. Number 6, Jamia Harris. The senior at 5'4", number 4, Alicia Smith. The sophomore at 5'3" had 7 points against North Marion. Number 11, Smaya Cunningham. The freshman standing at 6'1". Number 13, Liz Bowen, had 13 points herself against North Marion. And finally, the junior standing at 5'8", number 14, Lala Sloan, who had 36 points against North Marion. Highlanders average 42 points per game. Parkersburg averages 66.5 points per game. Tip-off is about set to get underway. Of course, high school boys basketball on Metro News TV and Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase is brought to you by GoMart, your hometown convenience store. Level up your cheering game. Head to GoMart.com to win everything you need to become the ultimate fan for your home team. Go for good times. Go for GoMart. With that will conclude the pregame show. We're going to step aside for a break. When we return, we'll have action between Parkersburg and Huntington right here on West Virginia Metro News TV and the Marshall Orthopedics Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase.
We have the skill set internally to take almost any project from a concept all the way through to completion. We don't manufacture widgets. We do things that make a huge impact to society, so we take what we do very, very seriously. There's a great sense of satisfaction and accomplishment that you really contributed to society, really did your part to make where you are from a better place than it was before you came there.
West Virginia's largest restoration company is now in the heart of the Mountain State. With a location in Charleston, joining our branches in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, we'll be there to help when you need it most. Our expert team and state-of-the-art equipment is ready to serve the Kanawha Valley 24 hours a day. From water damage to fire restoration. When disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the official restoration partner of Marshall Athletics, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Get ready to hit the road with GoMart. Each month, we're featuring a special item to fuel your journey and score you bonus reward points in our Road to Rewards promotion. Each purchase earns you a token, so load up and keep cruising toward big rewards. Plus, the top 25 token earners each month will receive 5,000 additional bonus reward points. Check the GoMart app to see this month's featured item. And as always, earn additional savings on products store-wide with reward member exclusives. Go to GoMart.com for more details.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
Fall in love with a new vehicle from Dan Cava Toyota World. With over 170 vehicles in stock and with a large selection of all-wheel drive hybrids, guarantee we have a vehicle that fits your needs. Whether it's finding the perfect vehicle or keeping yours running strong, we are committed to keeping you safe. Reliable cars, great service, and amazing deals. Dan Cava Toyota World in Fairmont. Shop the world.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
Back here inside the campus of Huntington High School on Highlander Mountaintop, a matchup set to take place between the 12-4 Parkersburg Big Reds and the 3-12 Huntington Highlanders. Hello and thank you for joining us for another edition of high school girls basketball. West Virginia Metro News TV and the Marshall Orthopedics Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase right here on West Virginia Video Productions. I'm Ben Westfall, your commentator for tonight's contest. Big thank you to our outstanding crew, our producer Parker Withrow sitting to my left, courtside, and our cameraman Corey Boggs joining us today. Parkersburg 12-4 coming off of a loss against Hurricane just back yesterday, 51-48. Meanwhile, the Huntington Highlanders victorious in its previous matchup, 67-59 over North Marion back on the 1st of February to start this month. Of course, these teams have played previously this season back on December 10th of 2024. That one a 78-31 win for Parkersburg. They didn't have the stats for Huntington on the Max Prep site, but for Parkersburg, two players with 20 points, and that was Andriana Medina and Francis Geis. Both had 20 points, and then Lauren Flanagan had 17 in that contest for Parkersburg. Of course, this Parkersburg team shoots about 45% from the field, 35% from three-point land. This is an electric team that not only can score but get defensive stops. Forces about 8.7 steals per game and also gets about 1.9 blocks per game. And defensively allows 48.5 points per game. Meanwhile, Huntington High defensively gives up 56.9 points per game and offensively averages around 42.8 points per game this season. Although this Highlander team has improved vastly, 3-4 in its last 7 contests. Game is about to begin. In the circle for Parkersburg, Kennedy Porter. For Huntington, Liz Bowren. Tip-off is underway. Highlanders win the possession to start this contest. Down with it is Alicia Smith. Smith gets cross midcourt, guarded closely by Flanagan. Now kicks right side. May Harris with it now. Harris crosses. Now back outside. Ball deflects out of bounds. Stays with Huntington as it was last touched by Francis Geis, the sophomore shooting guard. And a little confusion with the clock, but all is good here. Highlanders will inbound. Liz Bowren gets it in. That's Mike Cunningham with it. Cunningham pass right side. May Harris. Harris calling for her teammates to help. Liz Bowren sets the screen. Harris drives inside down the left side lane. Shot no good. And Bowren almost had the offensive board, but Huntington does get the basketball back for another possession. Ball goes out of bounds, however. Last touch by Lala Sloan. Just lost possession of the basketball. And possession will go to Parkersburg. Big Reds now with the ball. Lauren Flanagan gets it up ahead. And back to Flanagan from Francis Geis. Flanagan left side. Ball almost went out of bounds. Good recovery by Parkersburg, but a takeaway by Huntington. Coming away with it is May Harris. Harris driving down. Quick transition for Huntington off the glass. That one's good. Highlanders score first. May Harris had 6 points in the last contest against North Marion. How does Parkersburg respond? Sophie Lott with it. Bounce pass to the top to Flanagan. Flanagan 12 points in that matchup against Hurricane just yesterday. Pass right side. Sophie Lott back to Flanagan. Flanagan left side. Top of the key. 3-point shot on the way for Medina. That one misses everything. Goes out of bounds. Basketball goes back to Huntington. 6:41 left to go in the first quarter. And whistle blows and not a proper inbound. Official calls for the basketball back and ball's back in play. Samaya Cunningham with it now for Huntington. Crosses midcourt, gets it over to May Harris, right side. Harris. Bounce pass inside, Bowren. Bowren trying to get her way to the basket, puts a shot up. That one no good. Good defense interior-wise by Kennedy Porter. And whistle blows and a foul. Alicia Smith, the one whistled for the foul. That's her first. Team foul number 1 in this contest. 6:22 left to go in the first. Highlanders lead 2-0 over Parkersburg. Be a huge win for the Huntington Highlanders if they can pull off this upset. Flanagan with the basketball, gets it cross court for Parkersburg. Gets it over to Medina left side. Medina wide open for a 3-point shot. That one on the way, misses off the back of the iron, no good. And fighting for the rebound, ball rolls around, finds Huntington High's Alicia Smith. Now with it, Samaya Cunningham going quick transition, puts a shot up, and an aggressive shot. That one no good. Highlanders come away with it, however. Lala Sloan with it. Sloan puts up a shot. That one just off the right side of the rim. Bounces in and out, no good. Parkersburg comes away with it. That was Medina on the defensive rebound for the Big Reds. Flanagan now. Flanagan trying to go left side, but gets fouled. That's Alicia Smith, the one whistled for the foul. That's her second already here in this first quarter. And the Highlanders are going to have to make a quick substitution. Jada Garrett's going to have to check in for this Huntington High team. Garrett had 5 points in the contest against North Marion just 3 days ago. Still a 2-0 ball game. Parkersburg are looking for its first points in this quarter. Now pass up ahead. Medina with it. Now inside. Porter. Porter gives it back to Medina. Now pass right side. Flanagan. Highlanders good defense so far. Flanagan almost lost the basketball. Good recovery by Flanagan. Now hands it off to Sophie Lott. Lott back to Flanagan. Parkersburg struggling to penetrate this Highlander defense. Get inside. Now pass inside to Medina. Bounce pass. Porter. Porter puts up the shot. That one no good. Lala Sloan comes away with a rebound. Sloan, quick transition for Huntington. Puts up a shot off the glass. That one does not fall. Offensive rebound for Huntington, however. And the shot no good by Samaya Cunningham. Both teams struggling to score. And ball goes out of bounds, but they'll actually say a foul on Huntington. And that one will be on Lala Sloan. That's her first, and that's already the third team foul on Huntington with 4:56 left to go in the first quarter. Geis will inbound for the Big Reds. Gets it into Medina, now ultimately hands it off to Lauren Flanagan. Flanagan goes left side, drives down, puts up a shot. That one no good. And Liz Bowren trying to fight for the rebound. But a good effort by Parkersburg. That one's Adriana Medina fighting with Bowren for the rebound. They whistled a jump ball. And possession arrow goes to Parkersburg. An excellent effort by Medina to win the possession. And she will inbound underneath the basket for Parkersburg. Gets it into Flanagan, left side wing. Now back over. Medina, left side corner three. That one's on the way, and that one's good. Parkersburg finally on the board with 4:36 left to go in the first quarter. It's a 3-2 lead for the Big Reds. Smythe Cunningham leads the charge for Huntington. Pass up ahead. Lala Sloan now kicks it up right side corner. May Harris. May Harris now ultimately gives it up. Jada Garrett with it, top of the key. Garrett tries to go right side, but has to retreat. Good defense by Flanagan. Now kicks left side. Samaya Cunningham. Cunningham driving down left. Gives it up. Liz Bowren, mid-range jumper. That one's no good. Cunningham outleaps her defender for the rebound, however. Garrett drives in. That's a little reverse layup, but that one does not fall. Parkersburg comes away with it. That's Kennedy Porter, who averages 10 rebounds a game. She comes away with the defensive board. Now a little left-handed floater by Lauren Flanagan. That one's good. Quick transition for the Big Reds, and Parkersburg capitalizes. Samaya Cunningham now crosses midcourt for Huntington. 3:37 left to go. Sloppy pass almost taken away by Geis, and will be taken away by Geis, but jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Huntington. Pass was trying to find Lala Sloan, but instead almost taken away by Parkersburg. And so the possession arrow will stay with Huntington, and we will have a quick substitution. Ava Delegati will check in for Parkersburg. At 3 points against Hurricane. Cunningham with it, bounce pass, and whistle blows and a foul. Medina, the one whistle for the foul. That's the first team foul on Parkersburg in this quarter. 3:24 left to go in the first. Inbounding for Huntington will be Liz Bowen. Bowen gets it into Cunningham. Cunningham right side. Long time for offense to set up. Passes right side. May Harris just beyond the corner. Now bounce pass. Pass inside. Trying to find Slow, but taken away by Parkersburg. Flanagan comes away with the basketball. Now gives it up ahead. Gotti with it. Gotti, three-point shot on the way. That one's pure for Ava Delegati. Second triple made on the day for Parkersburg. It's 8-2. Highlanders with the basketball. Cunningham, right side. May Harris drives inside and absolutely rejected shot block. Kennedy Porter with a block. Flanagan now with it. Flanagan loses the basketball. Garrett with it and almost trying to get it up ahead to Lala Sloan, but pass taken away by Parkersburg. Scramble for the basketball. Last touch by Big Red. And basketball will go back to Huntington. And checking in for Parkersburg will be Ellie Kinnison. Had 2 points last contest against Hurricane. This Parkersburg team, 35% from three-point land on the season. Highlanders with the basketball. Quick transition for May Harris. Shot is blocked. No good. Goes out of bounds. Of course, last touch by a Big Red. Ball will stay with Huntington. And now checking in is Kinsley Lemasters, 2:23 left to go in the first. Out goes Francis Geis. Highlanders now with the basketball. Left side. Inbound, Liz Bowen puts up a shot, and that one just to the left side of the basket. No good. And we'll stay with Huntington as it goes out of bounds. Harris with it now. Harris gets it into Cunningham. Now ultimately to the top to Jada Garrett. Now top of the key three on the way. That's Lala Sloan. Shot no good. And jump ball yet again. Possession error goes back to Parkersburg. 8-2 is our score. Parkersburg leads by 6 over the Huntington Highlanders. Inbounding for the Big Reds, Delegati. And she will get it into Lauren Flanagan. Flanagan averages 4.8 assists per game. Gets it up ahead. Delegati. Gotti goes to the basket. That shot no good. Ball deflects around, and Samaya Cunningham gets the defensive rebound. Quick transition for Huntington. And Cunningham trying to find Jetta Garrett under the basket, but instead pass offline no good. And it was actually tipped off the fingers of Garrett, so it'll go out of bounds. And Parkersburg basketball. Reset for the Big Reds. Flanagan with it now. Flanagan goes right side. Pass inside, finds Porter. Porter back outside, three-point shot on the way. And that one just off to the left side by Kinnison, no good. However, Porter, rebound, and one for Kennedy Porter. And the foul is on Liz Bowen. That's her first, team foul number 4. Sophie Lott will check in for Parkersburg. She comes back in. Kennedy Porter averages 14 points per game, had 12 against Hurricane just yesterday. Free throw attempt is up, and that one's good. 1:33 left to go. 11-2 is our lead. Sloan with it now. Sloan, quick transition, gets it off the glass. That one no good, just too strong by Lala Sloan. And ball falls to the hands of Kennedy Porter for the defensive rebound. Pass up ahead and miscommunication, misread for Parkersburg. Delegati was trying to find a pass and looked like she was trying to find Sophie Lott, but just miscommunication, goes out of bounds. Huntington High basketball with 1:18 left to go. 11-2 is our score. Parkersburg leads. Cunningham with the basketball. Now Big Red showing full court defensive press. Up ahead, May Harris. Huntington beats it. Up ahead, Bowren. Inside the paint, bounce pass inside. Shot blocked. May Harris puts the shot up, but she does get her own offensive board. Harris left side wing, bounce pass Jada Garrett. Just in between the circles. And hands it off to Samai Cunningham. Cunningham, right side. Harris. Harris trying to get inside, loses the basketball. Taken away by Parkersburg. Falls to the hands of Delegati. Up ahead, shot off the glass, no good. And Huntington High comes away with it. Ellie Kinnison was the one that missed the shot. Good defense closeout by Liz Bowren. And 35 seconds left to go for Huntington to make something of this. Sloan with the basketball. Sloan drives down the lane, puts up a shot. That one off the glass and good for Lala Sloan. Her first points of the game. 20 seconds left, hands it off. That's Eden DeBoard who just checked in. 3-point shot from the right side corner for Parkersburg. That shot no good and goes over the top of the backboard. Shot taken by Kinsley Little Masters and will go to Huntington High. 15.5 seconds left to go. 14 seconds. Full court defense from Parkersburg. Highlanders still with the basketball. Rolls all the way to the basket and the shot is good for Lala Sloan. Look what I found, says Lala Sloan. Now 3-point shot at the buzzer. That one's no good for Parkersburg. That's Sophie Lott taking the shot. And that one falls to the left side. 11-6 is our score. Parkersburg leads by 5. We're going to step aside for a break. You're watching high school girls basketball, West Virginia Metro News TV and the Marshall Orthopedics Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase.
No matter where you are in life, Mount West Community and Technical College isn't just about an education. It's a step toward your future. We provide the hands-on support you need.
Jessica, welcome to Mount West.
With classes that fit your life.
Jessica?
At Mount West, we know you by name because here, you're more than just a number.
Jessica Bailey.
Mount West Community and Technical College, because you matter here.
High school basketball on Metro News TV and the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase is brought to you by GoMart, your hometown convenience store. Level up your cheering game. Head to GoMart.com to win everything you need to become the ultimate fan for your home team. Go for good times. Go for GoMart. Parkersburg leads 11-6 after 1 quarter complete of basketball. Highlanders with the basketball to start the second quarter. Smythe Cunningham with it. Pass top side to Sloan. Lala Sloan. So far, 4 points for her, leads the way for the Highlanders. Sloan trying to drive her way in, gets it to Bowren. Bowren puts up a shot off the glass. That one does not fall good. Shot no good, and muscling her way for the rebound is Kennedy Porter, and the whistle blows. There will be a foul, and that one will be on Bowren. And that'll be her second already in this contest. Highlanders need Bowren to stay in this one. Bowren, of course, standing at 6'1". Has to match up with Kennedy Porter throughout this game. Big Reds with the basketball, inbound to Flanagan. Flanagan so far with 2 points. Crosses midcourt, guarded closely by Jada Garrett. Flanagan tries to drive in right side. Good closeout to get the stop is Jada Garrett. Now pass back up to the top. Francis Geis. Geis has the ball deflected. Good recovery by Medina to be there. Hands it off to Flanagan. Now pass inside. Porter. Before the shot happened, there was a whistle blown and a foul. And that's on Bowren yet again. That's her third. So Liz Bowren in some foul trouble. So Bowren's going to have to come out in a size mismatch, in favor of Parkersburg. Inbound. Ball deflects around and taken away. Good steal by Samaya Cunningham off the inbound. Cunningham backs up to reset. Just about a minute into the second quarter. Pass up top side. Lala Sloan with it now for Huntington. Sloan, spin move, gets inside, puts up a shot off the front of the rim, finds its way in, good. And it's now a 3-point ball game in favor of Parkersburg. Good adjustment so far by Huntington to get back in this one. Was an 11-2 Parkersburg advantage. Now top of the key, 3-point shot on the way for Geist. That one's good. Good response by Francis Geist. Has her first bucket of the day by way of a triple. And the Big Reds back up by 6. 6:25 left to go in the second quarter. Smy Cunningham with it, crosses midcourt. Cunningham pass right side. That's May Harris. Harris drives down the lane, and the ball is taken away by Parkersburg. Pass up ahead. Big Reds going quick. Medina, 3-point shot on the way. That one just offline. No good. Strikes the left of the iron, but good recovery by Parkersburg. Lott off the glass. That one's good. Sophie Lott, and a good effort by Parkersburg to save that basketball in bounds. And whistle blows. And was saying not sure what the stoppage was about, but play resumes, however. 16-8 is our score. Parkersburg leads by 8. 5:54 left to go in the second. May Harris with the basketball now. Harris driving down the right side baseline, puts a shot up off the glass. No good, but a whistle blown and a foul on Parkersburg. And that foul will be on Kennedy Porter. That's her first. Team foul number 1 in this quarter. And May Harris will head to the free throw line for 2 free throws for Huntington. Trying to get the Highlanders in double-digit scoring. First free throw attempt is good. She's up to 3 points in this contest. Only her and Lala Sloan have scored in this game for Huntington. Second free throw attempt. That one just a little too strong, but finds its way into the basket. Good. That one bounced on the top of the rim for a couple bounces and found its way in. Now Flanagan, quick transition for Parkersburg. Shot no good. Naomi Coates with the rebound. She's in for Liz Bowen. Pass up ahead. Almost taken away by Parkersburg. Now goes out of bounds. Lala Sloan could not recover the basketball, and it will go back to Parkersburg. 6-point difference in this one. 5:30 left to go in the second. Foul trouble for Huntington. Lacey Smith with 2 fouls. Liz Bowen with 3. And both are on the bench. Bounce pass inside. Porter off the glass. That one's good. Good pick and roll action for Parkersburg. And a nice bounce pass to find Kennedy Porter going toward the paint, driving toward the basket. And the shot was good. Cunningham pass and ball deflects out of bounds. Last touch by Francis Geist. Good read on the pass. Intended for May Harris, but goes out of bounds. Highlanders will still have the basketball, however. Harris will inbound and an offensive foul. Samaya Cunningham with a push off against Andriana Medina. And that is the 3rd team foul on Huntington in this quarter. Lauren Flanagan gets it across midcourt. Flanagan switches, top of the key. Pass right side, almost taken away by Sloan. Pass was intended for Francis Geist, but instead goes out of bounds. Stays with Parkersburg. 4:51 left to go in the second. Inbounding will be Sophie Lott for the Big Reds. Lott bounce pass inside to Medina. Ball almost taken away, and it is taken away by Huntington. Good job, Samaya Cunningham. Gets the basketball, bounce pass, trying to attempt a bounce pass as May Harris. Quick transition for Huntington, but it goes out of bounds off the leg of a Parkersburg Big Red player. And the basketball will stay with Huntington. And May Harris will inbound just to the left side of the basket. Gets it in. It's Mike Cunningham. 3-point shot on the way. That one too strong to the right side of the rim. No good. And getting the defensive rebound is Francis Geist. Geist pulls up, 3-point land. That one's good and pure for Francis Geist. Her second triple. And she's up to 6 points in this one. And the Big Reds up to an 11-point advantage. As mentioned, these two teams have played earlier in the season. Back on December 10th, Parkersburg won that one 78-31 over the Huntington Highlanders. That one at Parkersburg. Cunningham will shovel pass to Lala Sloan. Sloan Right side, gives it off to Cunningham. That shot was blocked. That was Francis Geis getting a fingertip on that one. Now pass up ahead. Porter gets it up ahead to Sophie Lott. Puts a shot up off the glass. That one's good for Lott. What a great find. Kennedy Porter. And just gets the ball cross court. Finds Sophie Lott charging toward the basket. And gets 2 points. And a timeout taken by the Highlanders, a full timeout. So with that, we're going to step aside for a quick break to recognize our sponsors, Metro News TV and the Marshall Orthopedics Kendra Digital Basketball Showcase.
Cabell County Schools has a zero-tolerance policy for bullying, harassment, and intimidation. We're excited to provide the Stop It mobile app for our students. Stop It has 2 powerful features. Students may report incidents or talk directly to school officials. Cabell County students have the power to end harmful and inappropriate online or physical bullying. You can download the app from Apple or Google Play. Together, we can create a safer, kinder school community.
High school basketball on Metro News TV and the Kendra Digital Basketball Showcase is brought to you by Gomart, your hometown convenience store. Level up your cheering game. Head to Gomart.com to win everything you need to become the ultimate fan for your home team. Go for good times. Go for Gomart. Highlanders with the basketball after a full timeout by head coach Lonnie Lucas of the Huntington Highlanders. Parkersburg leads by 13, 23-10 over Huntington with 3:43 left to go in this second quarter. It's Mike Cunningham with the basketball, crosses midcourt. Cunningham. Parkersburg almost set the trap, but Cunningham, good recovery, bounce pass, and the ball taken away by Huntington. May Harris could not recover, and it's Andriana Medina taking away the basketball for Parkersburg. Flanagan, back Medina, three-point shot on the way, and that one left short. Misses everything, goes out of bounds, and basketball will go back to Huntington. As mentioned, I'm Ben Westfall, your commentator for the contest. Big thank you to our outstanding crew, our producer Parker Withrow sitting to my left, and cameraman Corey Boggs. It's Mike Cunningham with the basketball for Huntington. Crosses midcourt. Cunningham goes right side. Hands off to Sloan. Sloan guarded closely by Medina. Sloan driving down the right side lane. That one poked away and taken away by Parkersburg, but Sloan does a good job recovering. Ball still bouncing around, and Huntington finally steps back. Jada Garrett resets the offense. Sloan trying to get it inside, puts a shot off the glass. That one no good. And a nice defensive rebound to outmuscle is Francis Geis for Parkersburg. Geis going coast to coast. Back outside, Flanagan. Now cross-court pass. Three-point shot on the way for Geis. That one offline, no good. And Samaya Cunningham will come away with the defensive rebound for Huntington. 2:25 left to go in the half. Pass up ahead, Sloan, top of the key. Sloan, left side, shot up, and that one no good by Naomi Coates. That one may have been blocked by Parkersburg. And now quick transition. Geis up ahead, off the glass. That shot no good. Samaya Cunningham with the defensive rebound. Now Cunningham will just slow things down instead of that quick pace. And multiple subs ready to come in for Parkersburg. One ready to come in for Huntington is Alicia Smith. Up ahead, Cunningham, pass left side. Garrett driving down the lane, gets it back outside. Lala Sloan, and before she gets the dribble, she travels. And four subs will check in for Parkersburg. One for Huntington. Right now out on the floor, Ellie Kennison, Lauren Flanagan, Ava Delegati, Eden DeBoard, and Gracie Lively. That's your five for Parkersburg out on the floor. Shot up, and that one no good. That one by Ava Delegati, and rebounded by Huntington. Lala Sloan going quick off the glass. That one too strong, no good. And Delegati comes away with the defensive rebound. And now up ahead, DeBoard, shot off the glass. That one's good. Nice left-handed layup for Eden DeBoard. And it's now a 15-point advantage in favor of Parkersburg. Now Alicia Smith with the basketball just checked in for Huntington. She's back in. Got to be careful, though, with 2 fouls. Smith, and whistle blows and a foul called. That foul will be on Lauren Flanagan. That is her first. .105 left to go in the second quarter. 25-10 is our score. And Faithlin Butcher will also check in for Parkersburg. Sophie Lott just checked back in for the Big Reds as well. Oh, no, Sophie Lott will not check in yet for the Big Reds. Inbound, Alicia Smith. Smith goes right side, May Harris. Harris bounce pass, Smith down the right side baseline. Hands it off, Sloan puts up a shot off the glass. That one's no good, too strong. Sloan tries to get the offensive board, and she does so. Under a minute left to go. Sloan, whistle blown and a foul. That one whistled against Faithlin Butcher, the freshman. That'll be her first. Team foul number 3. Clock stops with 48 seconds left to go. Inbound, Coates gets it in to Smith. Smith left side, Garrett. Now pass deflected, out of bounds. Faithlin Butcher, the one that has the last touch for Parkersburg. Pass was intended for Alicia Smith. May Harris will inbound for Huntington. Gets the inbound, Smith back outside. Jada Garrett, 3-point shot on the way, and that one to the right side, no good. And a battle for the rebound. Parkersburg comes away with a good recovery by the Big Reds. Faithlin Butcher kept it in and got it in to Ellie Kinnison. Now left side, Kinnison, 3-point shot on the way. That one left short, no good, but an offensive rebound for Parkersburg. That one goes out of bounds, shot blocked. It was Faithlin Butcher, the one that put the shot up, and that one was blocked by Huntington. 17.9 seconds left to go. Big Reds lead by 15, 25-10. Inbounding for the Big Reds, Gracie Lively gets it in. DeBoard, right side. 3-point shot on the way. That one left short by Butcher. Shot no good. 10 seconds left to go. Ball saved in, but stays with Parkersburg. Gracie Lively back outside. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. DeBoard with it. Puts up a shot off the glass. That one magically finds its way in, and that one's good. Eden DeBoard, last second shot. That one's good. The 6'2" power forward gives Parkersburg an extended lead, 27-10 at halftime. Parkersburg leads by 17 over the Huntington Highlanders and just a half away from advancing to 13-4 on the season. We're going to step aside for break. When we return, we'll have the halftime show right here on Metro News TV and the Marshall Orthopedics Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase.
At Food Fair, we strive to be a part of every community we serve and see how we can support our local families.
Anytime you are able to show you care and help build a stronger community, that's something special.
We want to show our customers that our service goes way beyond our store walls.
It starts there but continues out here. My name's Kevin. I'm happy to serve my customers and my community.
Food Fair, living, working, and serving our hometowns.
Mr. Cooper, we have an emergency at a middle school.
Thank you. Board office, will you activate the crisis team? This is not a drill.
In Cabell County Schools, we are ready, alert, and aware.
PCB is a long-standing partner in our community. We're your neighbors, your teammates, and your friends, and we want to be your banker. We're a team of experienced professionals focused on the personal, residential, and business needs of our community. We make decisions locally, quickly, and with your best interest in mind. We care about you, your family, your business, and your goals. We're PCB, a proud community bank. Open an account with us today.
Going out? Hungry? Have kids? Looking for a fun, casual joint? Then Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington is the place to be. Bring the kids 12 and under on Tuesdays, and they eat for just 99 cents all day long. That's right, an entree, 2 sides, and a drink for less than $1. Plus, Tuesday at Roosters means a featured appetizer all day for just $2. Roosters will lighten your mood and not your wallet. And you can always enjoy your favorite sports on Roosters 40 TVs. Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington, a fun casual joint.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
It is halftime here on Highlander Mountaintop at the campus of Huntington High School, where the Parkersburg Big Reds lead the Huntington Highlanders 27-10 over the Huntington Highlanders. I'm Ben Westfall, your commentator for tonight's game. Big thank you to our outstanding crew, our producer Parker Withrow, and our cameraman Corey Boggs, doing a great job as always. High school basketball on Metro News TV and the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase is brought to you by Gomart, your hometown convenience store. Level up your cheering game. Head to Gomart.com to win everything you need to become the ultimate fan for your home team. Go for good times. Go for Gomart. As mentioned, Parkersburg leads 27-10 over the Huntington Highlanders. Let's look at the scoring numbers for both teams. Starting with Parkersburg, leading the way is Frances Geist with 2 made triples. She's up to 6 points today. Parkersburg has done a great job of moving the basketball around, and no wonder this team has 14.8 assists per game on average, because they've been able to pass the rock around effectively, and it's opened things up for this Big Red team against the Huntington Highlanders. As mentioned, Geist with 6 points. Sophie Lott with 4 points as well. Kennedy Porter second on the team with 5 points, as Eden DeBoard with 4 points as well. Lauren Flanagan with 2, Adriana Medina with 3, and Ava Delicati with 3 as well. Then for the Huntington Highlanders, only 2 scores for this Highlander team. May Harris has 4 points, Lala Sloan with 6 points, and that's your scores for this Huntington High team. Looking ahead for both teams, what's next for the Huntington Highlanders? Well, we'll be back at home on the 6th, just 2 days from now. We'll host Riverside. That one a 7 p.m. start. Not a lot of nights left. There's only 4 games left for Huntington High after tonight's game. And the next game, home against Riverside on the 6th, and the final 3 games on the road for this Huntington High team. Then for Parkersburg, same case. We'll be back at home against Morgantown on the 7th for a 7 p.m. start. And then we'll be on the road for the final 3 games of the regular season. A 3 p.m. start on the 11th against Spring Valley at Spring Valley. Then the next day on the 12th at Riverside, a 7 p.m. start. Then on the 18th at Cabell Midland, also a 7 p.m. start. Parkersburg leads 27-10 over the Huntington Highlanders. This Parkersburg team, you can see why. This team is 12-4 overall on the year, averaging 66.5 points per game. This team is electric, and not only that, but you see the ball movement. It's the fluidity of the ball movement that Parkersburg has been able to do all game long, just passing the rock around, being able to spread the ball out and find some wide open players. Saw a nice bounce pass to Kennedy Porter, nice pick and roll action that was so effective. Porter was just wide open, drew the Huntington High defense to the top, to the perimeter, faking out the three-point shot, and then bounce pass to Porter, and she was wide open under the basket for 2 points. This Parkersburg team does a great job. You could see in that first half of spreading the rock around and just getting players open for good looks. Meanwhile, for Huntington, has been able to pass the ball around effectively, but just the shot has not been able to hit. There's been a lot of shooting opportunities for this Huntington High team in that first half, just unable to find a good shot. And not only that, but when it has been able to find good shots, they just have not fallen for this Huntington High team. Just has not been effective in the contest, and so this Huntington High team just has to do a good job and do a better job in the second half. It wants any chance of a comeback against Parkersburg to just hit the shots, just get inside, and Huntington's been able to do that on a couple occasions, but the shots have either been blocked or just too strong of shots. acting like it's going up against the block, but instead, well, it puts the shot up too strong, and it goes off the glass and goes right into the hands of Parkersburg. So Huntington has to do a better job of just getting better shot looks and just getting the shots to fall overall. That's why it trails 27-10 over the Parkersburg Big Reds. About 2:37 left to go before the start of the second half. Parkersburg leads 27-10 over the Huntington Highlanders. We're going to step aside for a break, and when we return, we'll have action between the Parkersburg Big Reds and the Huntington Highlanders. Metro News TV and the Marshall Orthopedics Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase.
Get ready to hit the road with GoMart. Each month, we're featuring a special item to fuel your journey and score you bonus reward points in our Road to Rewards promotion. Each purchase earns you a token, so load up and keep cruising toward big rewards. Plus, the top 25 token earners each month will receive 5,000 additional bonus reward points. Check the GoMart app to see this month's featured item. And as always, earn additional savings on products store-wide with reward member exclusives. Go to GoMart.com for more details.
Mr. Cooper, we have an emergency at a middle school.
Thank you. Board office, will you activate the crisis team? This is not a drill.
In Cabell County Schools, we are ready, alert, and aware.
PCB is a long-standing partner in our community. We're your neighbors, your teammates, and your friends, and we want to be your banker. We're a team of experienced professionals focused on the personal, residential, and business needs of our community. We make decisions locally, quickly, and with your best interest in mind. We care about you, your family, your business, and your goals. We're PCB, a proud community bank. Open an account with us today.
We have the skill set internally to take almost any project from a concept all the way through to completion. We don't manufacture widgets. We do things that make a huge impact to society, so we take what we do very, very seriously. There's a great sense of satisfaction and accomplishment that you really contributed to society, really did your part to make where you are from a better place than it was before you came there.
Back here on Highlander Mountaintop, the campus of Huntington High School. The Parkersburg Big Reds lead the Huntington Highlanders 27-10 to start this second half. Thank you for tuning in and watching today's edition of high school girls basketball in the state of West Virginia. Part of West Virginia Video Productions, Metro News TV, and the Marshall Orthopedics Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase. I'm Ben Westfall, your commentator for the contest. Big thank you to our outstanding crew, producer Parker Withrow and cameraman Corey Boggs. Second half resumes here inside Highlander Mountaintop, the Huntington High School Gymnasium. Parkersburg with the basketball, pass inside, and Parkersburg quickly scoring to start this second half. Kennedy Porter, great find by the Big Reds to find Porter. Good positioning. Parkersburg leads by 19, 29-10. Highlanders with the basketball. It's Alicia Smith, pass right side. That's May Harris. Guarded closely by Medina. Harris. Right side, drives down the baseline, puts up a shot, and that one no good. Bowren with the offensive rebound, and that shot does not fall. Almost got the lucky shooter's roll, and Bowren, you can see her head lean back, saying, man, I got to make that shot. That's what we talked about at halftime. It was a good look by Bowren for the shot, just unable to get it to fall. Bowren, this time, is successful in getting the shot to fall. Her first points of the ball game. Flanagan with the basketball now for Parkersburg. Puts up a shot. That one no good. Left short. And Bowren comes away with the defensive rebound. And just gives it off to Alicia Smith. Smith crosses midcourt. Flanagan there on defense. Ball is poked away pass was intended for Lala Sloan, but come flying in was Francis Geis. Deflects the ball out of bounds. It stays with Huntington. 6:49 left to go in the third. Liz Bowren will inbound. The young freshman gets it in. Alicia Smith now right side. Sloan puts up a shot. That one just to the left side. No good. Ball goes out of bounds and will stay with Huntington. Last touch by Kennedy Porter. Highlanders will inbound. May Harris. Bounce pass inbound to Alicia Smith. Smith now up left side. May Harris. Harris bounce pass back to Smith. Smith drives down the lane, puts up a shot. That one just left short, no good. Ball deflects around and will go out of bounds and stay with Huntington. Last touch by Sophie Lott. Lott was pleading her case, then it was out of bounds on Huntington, but instead will not win the case. Bowen will inbound, gets it into Alicia Smith. Another opportunity for Huntington. Now right side, May Harris. Harris backpedals. Bounce pass inside and pass offline. Was trying to find Lala Sloan, but miscommunication by Huntington. Turnover by the Highlanders, and basketball goes back to the Big Reds. Lauren Flanagan with it now for Parkersburg, leading the charge. Gets across the midcourt stripe. Alicia Smith defending her. Flanagan, three-point shot on the way. That one just left short, no good. And Kennedy Porter gets the offensive board, and the putback unsuccessful. And Liz Bowen is there for the rebound. Smythe Cunningham backpedals. Guarded closely by Sophie Lott. Cunningham goes right side down the baseline, puts up a shot right-handed, no good. Ball deflects around, goes out of bounds, and will be last touched by Parkersburg and stays with Huntington. 5:39 left to go in the third. Inbound. Cunningham, three-point shot on the way, and that one misses everything, goes out of bounds, and ball will go back to Parkersburg. Was a good look by Samaya Cunningham. Just did not put enough on her shot, missed to the right side of the basket. And now Flanagan with it. Flanagan right side. Pass to Medina, now gives it off. Geis almost lost the basketball. Back to Flanagan, and shot blocked. Three-point shot blocked by Alicia Smith. And whistle blows and a foul. And that one will be on Smith. That's her third. So Parkersburg remains with a basketball. 5:26 left to go in the third. 29-12, Big Reds lead. Inbounding for the Big Reds is Medina. Gets it into Porter. Now back to Flanagan. Three-point shot on the way. She's looking for it, and she's got it. Lauren Flanagan with her first triple. She's been trying to find that three-point shot. Has been unsuccessful so far, and finally hits one. Alicia Smith back up to the top. Lala Sloan at the perimeter. Spin move. Sloan driving down the right side of the lane. Puts a shot up off the glass. No good. Bowen with the offensive board. Bowen put back. Also no good. And Kennedy Porter with the defensive rebound. Now up ahead. Lott thought about the three-point shot. Sophie Lott driving down inside, and whistle blows and a travel call. Just picked up that pivot foot before passing the basketball away. Another Parkersburg turnover. Basketball goes back to Huntington. Can the Highlanders capitalize? Get themselves closer. Smith with the basketball now, goes right side. Hey, Harris now bounce pass Sloan. Right side corner, Sloan down the baseline. Sloan puts up a shot, that one no good. Whistle blows and a foul. And that one will be on Frances Geis. That will be her first. First foul on Parkersburg in this quarter. 4:37 left to go in the third. Lala Sloan at the free throw line to shoot two. First attempt is up, and that one is pure and good. She is up to 7 points in this contest. Had 36 points against North Marion last time out in the Highlanders' 67-59 victory. Back on the first, second free throw attempt. That one's also good. Goes 2 for 2 at the charity stripe. Big Reds now with it. Flanagan. Bounce pass inside. Nice find, and the putback is good. Andriana Medina gets the shot to fall, and what a bounce pass and what a find by Lauren Flanagan to find Medina cutting to the basket. That one's good for 2, and it's a 20-point Parkersburg advantage. Lacey Smith now. Smith, inside pass taken away. Nice interception. Kennedy Porter takes it away for Parkersburg. Now just gives it off to Flanagan. Flanagan, right side. 3-point shot on the way. That one left short. Porter with the offensive board. And her shot is blocked. Liz Bowen denies the shot. Goes out of bounds. Stays with Parkersburg. 4:01 left to go. Couple subs coming in. Jada Garrett for Huntington. Checking in for Parkersburg. Chloe Gribble, as well as Ava Delegati. Inbound, 3-point shot on the way. That one's good. Frances Geis, her third triple. She's up to 9 points. And the Big Reds lead continues to expand. It's Maya Cunningham now for Huntington. Goes right side, May Harris. Harris drives down the lane, puts up a shot off the glass. That one no good. Bowen almost got the offensive rebound, but poked away. Flanagan comes away with it for Parkersburg. Flanagan slows down the junior point guard. Goes right side to Delegati. Delegati backs up. Gives it away to Medina. And Big Reds will reset. Flanagan now with it. Flanagan drives down the right side lane. Shot blocked. Jada Garrett slaps that basketball out of bounds, and it stays with Parkersburg. 3:06 left to go in the third. Adriana Medina will inbound for Parkersburg to the right side of the basket. Trying to find somebody and finds Flanagan. Top side, now goes right side. Medina, step back, 3-point shot on the way. That one too strong. Just off the left side of the rim. Ball rolls around and finds Medina. And Adriana Medina, 2 points off the glass. That one's good. She's up to 7 points in this one. Pass goes out of bounds. Samai Cunningham was trying to find Lala Sloan, but instead, off the fingertips of Sloan, goes out of bounds. A couple more substitutions for Parkersburg. Ellie Kinnison will check in. Big Reds with the basketball. Lott, bounce pass. Finds Delegati. Delegati over to Geis. Geis down the left side lane. Has the ball poked away, but a whistle blows and a foul. And that one will be on Samaya Cunningham. That one on Cunningham. That's her second. And now at the free throw line for 2 free throws is Frances Geis. Her first attempt is up and good. Frances Geis, the first player on either team in double-digit scoring. Second free throw attempt just off the front of the rim, no good. And offensive rebound, strong rebound by Gribble. Back outside, 3-point shot, no good. And Parkersburg maintains the basketball. Ball was deflected, so it stays with Parkersburg. No half-court violation. Delegati, inside pass. Gribble puts the shot up, that one no good. And May Harris comes away with a defensive rebound. Harris up ahead, Sloan. Sloan off the glass, that one's good. Lala Sloan, now she's up to 10 points in this one. 2:04 left to go in the third. 3-point shot on the way, that one just off the front of the rim, no good. And Chloe Gribble trying to fight for the offensive board. And Parkersburg comes away with a 3-point shot on the way. That one off the back of the rim, no good. Ava Delegati misses her shot. And whistle blows, jump ball. And that one will be given to Huntington. 24-point advantage for the Big Reds. 1:47 left to go in the third. Smiley Cunningham off the inbound from Liz Bowen. Crosses midcourt. Do the Highlanders have an answer here in this minute and change in the third quarter? Cunningham, right side corner. Now inside pass and ball smacked out of bounds by Parkersburg. That one last touch by Frances Geis as the pass was trying to get to Lala Sloan. So basketball stays with the Highlanders. May Harris inbounds. Samai Cunningham, 3-point shot, wide open. That one's good for Samai Cunningham. Her first bucket of the game. Cunningham had 7 points in that matchup on the first against North Marion. It's back to a 21-point game. Cutting Sophie Lott. Shot blocked. May Harris, what a rejection on Sophie Lott. Nice block there by Huntington. 1:13 left to go in the third. Guys will inbound, gets it in to Lott. Now up to the top to Delegati. Delegati trying to drive down the right side lane, puts a shot up right-handed, underhand shot, no good. And offensive rebound by Sophie Lott. Her shot was blocked, goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Highlanders. So Parkersburg stays with the basketball. Francis Geis will inbound to the right side of the basket. Geis looking for something. Finds Gribble cutting to the basket. Shot no good off the glass. And yet another offensive rebound for the Big Reds. 3-point shot. That one also no good. Too strong by Ava Delegati. And now Lala Sloan, quick transition. Finds a pass. That one good for two. Samaya Cunningham. And what a pass by Lala Sloan. Little right-handed, back-handed pass to find Samaya Cunningham cutting to the basket. Now 3-point shot, and what a response. Francis Geis, her fourth made triple of the game. And Cunningham loses the basketball. That one taken away by Parkersburg. Finds the hands of Ellie Kinnison. And now numbers advantage for Parkersburg. Kinnison 3-point shot. That one's good. Her first bucket. And a takeover for Parkersburg here on Highlander Mountaintop. 16.1 seconds left to go. The Big Reds had numbers advantage as Jada Garrett went down. Shoe one tied. She had the tie. It was 5v4. And wide open at the top of the key was Ellie Kinnison for her first bucket. 10 seconds left to go in the third. Can Huntington end the third quarter on a good note? 5 seconds left. Sloan with it. Sloan trying to drive to the basket. Puts a shot up off the glass. That one just no good. Rolls in and out. And that will bring us the end of the third quarter. 46-21. What a takeover by this Parkersburg team in this third quarter. Big Reds lead 46-21. We're going to step aside for a break. You're watching high school girls basketball on Metro News TV and the Marshall Orthopedics Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase.
We could all use a little more time outdoors with a fresh fall escape to West Virginia.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
High school basketball on Metro News TV and Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase is brought to you by Gomart, your hometown convenience store. Level up your cheering game. Head to Gomart.com to win everything you need to become the ultimate fan for your home team. Go for good times. Go for Gomart. One final quarter remains here on Highlander Mountaintop, where the Parkersburg Big Reds lead the Huntington Highlanders 46-21. Fourth quarter begins. Jada Garrett. Bounce pass, Bowen, and shot does not fall. May Harris puts a shot up on the putback. That one no good, but whistle blows and a foul. And that will be on Kennedy Porter. That's her second. Team foul number 1 on Parkersburg. And May Harris will be at the free throw line for 2 free throws. She went 2 for 2 her last trip. And the second trip begins with another made free throw. She's up to 5 points. Leading the way in scoring for Huntington High tonight is who else other than Lala Sloan. She has 10. Second free throw attempt, that one also good. That one was pure. 4 for 4 so far today is May Harris at the charity stripe. Parkersburg with the basketball, bounce pass to Flanagan, top side. Flanagan guarded closely by May Harris. Flanagan goes right side now, hands it off to Sophie Lott. Lott gives it off. Francis Geis down inside, shot no good. Ball deflects around and finds the hands of Jada Garrett off the deflection. Garrett, quick in transition. Garrett has the ball poked away, finds Liz Bowen. And Highlanders have to back up and recover. May Harris has to give it up to Lala Sloan in between the circles to reset the offense. Sloan down the lane, puts up a shot off the glass. That one's good for Sloan. Another timeout to tie a shoe for Jada Garrett. Nice job by Sloan just to drive down the middle of the lane. Put the shot up off the glass, used the backboard, and that one was good and effective. Now a 21-point difference between Parkersburg and Huntington. Pass right side to Medina. Now back to the top to Flanagan. Now back to Medina. Three-point shot from the right side corner. That one left short, no good. And ball goes out of bounds right next to the Parkersburg bench. And basketball will go back to Huntington. 7:07 left to go in this fourth and final quarter. And it's a 21-point game in favor of the Big Reds. Jada Garrett will lead the charge for Huntington. Gets it across midcourt. Garrett. It's right side, but had the backup. Good defense by Lauren Flanagan. Now down the baseline. Sloan, shot blocked. And that was Kennedy Porter with the shot rejection. Now up ahead. Big Reds go quick. Nice stutter step move by Flanagan. Ball goes out of bounds as the shot was no good. Flanagan could not get the shot to fall. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Huntington. Stays with the Big Reds. Now inbound. Francis Geis. Mid-range jumper. That one also blocked. Good rejection. Liz Bowen. Nice closeout to get the shot rejection. Big Reds passing it around the perimeter. Three-point shot. That one no good. Porter trying to get the offensive rebound. Good job by Jada Garrett to come flying in for Huntington. Force a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Big Reds, however. Parkersburg trying to improve to 13-4 on the season. Big Reds with it. Now pass back outside. Guys, three-point shot. That one's good. Fifth made three-point shot on the day for Francis Geis. She's been effective. And she's up to 16 points in this one. And a 24-point lead for Parkersburg. Mike Cunningham, step back three-point shot. That one no good. Ball bounces around, deflects around, and will stay with Huntington. Last touch by Lauren Flanagan. We'll have a substitution. Alicia Smith will check in for Huntington. May Harris will get a break. She's up to 6 points. Now, three-point shot off the glass. That one's good for Samaya Cunningham from the left side. You know what they say, the bank is open. Sophie Lott down the left side lane. Spin around, puts up the shot. That one left short, no good. And Liz Bowen comes away with the defensive board. Cunningham now up ahead. Cunningham, right side, Jada Garrett. Garrett down the baseline, puts up a shot. That one's good for Garrett, her first bucket. And just like that, Highlanders pull it within 20. Up to a 19-point difference and foul called. Liz Bowen, heavy contact against Kennedy Porter. And that will be Bowen's fourth foul of the contest. So now Kennedy Porter, she's only been to the charity stripe once, and that was for an aim-one opportunity, which she made the free throw. So she's 1 for 1 at the free throw line. First attempt is good. And May Harris will check back in. Liz Bowen, will head to the bench with 4 fouls. The young freshman standing at 6'1". Second free throw attempt for Porter. That one good as well. 3 for 3 on the day at the charity stripe. Parkersburg as a whole shooting 63% for the free throw line on the year. Cunningham up ahead. Sloan puts a shot up, but that one blocked by Porter, but a foul. And that will be Kennedy Porter's third foul on the game. 5:08 left to go in the fourth and final quarter. And Lala Sloan will head to the free throw line. She's 2 for 2 so far today. Sloan first attempt. That one too strong and off to the right side. No good. Has a chance to make this a 20-point ball game. Second attempt. Unsuccessful as well. And whistle blows and another foul. This one on May Harris. That will be her first. Team foul number 2 on Huntington. As Harris was trying to go for the rebound against Flanagan, but just too much contact on the wrist. 21-point game, 51-30 is our score. Parkersburg leads. Ball up ahead. Deflecting around, and Sloan has to recover and somehow gets it up ahead to Samaya Cunningham. And whistle blows at a foul on Francis Geis. Cunningham shot a three-point shot just for fun and made it, but does not count. Third foul on Parkersburg in this quarter. Second foul on Geis. And Harris will inbound to Cunningham. Who knows, maybe she can make another three-point shot. This time, it actually counts. Cunningham down the baseline, puts up a shot. That one too strong, no good. And Kennedy Porter with the defensive rebound. Flanagan, double team, has to get the ball up ahead, and finally does so to Medina. Not a lot. Geis driving down, and one for Francis Geis. She's been strong today. Foul on May Harris. That's her second. Team foul number 3 on Huntington in this quarter. 4:25 left to go. And Francis Geis with another chance at the free throw line. Attempt is on the way. That one's good. Completes the three-point play. And now trouble brewing for Huntington, trying to get the ball up ahead. Good job, Lala Sloan with the basketball. Sloan trying to pass through the right side corner, but good job by Parkersburg to close out. That was Lauren Flanagan that deflects the ball out of bounds. So the ball will stay with Huntington, but good job by Parkersburg to close out. Not allow anything from the right side corner. That was wide open. Inbound, Samaya Cunningham with it. Cunningham gets it up to Jada Garrett left side. Garrett down the lane. Back outside, Alicia Smith, three-point shot. That one's good for Alicia Smith, her first bucket. Good three-point shot by Smith, has the Highlanders within 21. Under 4 minutes left to go. Francis Geis, bounce pass, cross court to Flanagan. Now a sloppy pass by Lauren Flanagan, intercepted by May Harris. Was trying to find Kennedy Porter. Now Harris has the ball taken away. Ball was poked from behind and goes to Flanagan. Flanagan down left side lane, puts a shot up, right-handed underhand shot by Lauren Flanagan. Strong, effective, that one's good. Cunningham inbounds to Smith, now back to Cunningham. Up ahead, Lala Sloan with it. Sloan, 3:20 left to go. Sloan, spin move, trying to get down the right side lane, puts a shot up, that one no good. And a fight for the rebound, and Francis Geis will come away with it for Parkersburg. Geis up ahead, quick transition, and nice find. Finds Kennedy Porter wide open, and that one's good for another two-point bucket. Porter up to 11 points in this one. Team leader in points with 14 points per game. Now goes right side. Sloan with it. Sloan down the right side baseline, puts a shot up off the glass. That one's good. Sloan up to 14 in this one. Now up ahead. Porter wide open under the basket. Whistle blows and a foul. That one will be on May Harris. That's going to be her third. And team foul number 4 on the Huntington Highlanders. That will send Kennedy Porter to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Porter first free throw attempt. That one's good. And whistle blows and the timeout taken by the Huntington Highlanders. And it'll be a full timeout. So with that, we're going to step aside for a quick break to recognize our sponsors.
Welcome to Dan Cava GMC. Let's check out our luxury SUVs. This is the all-new 2025 all-wheel drive Terrain Elevation. This vehicle is luxury for less, now as low as $33,000. Here we have the all-new 2025 four-wheel drive AT4 Yukon. The 20-inch all-terrain tires make this SUV ready for any slick or off-road conditions. Come see our all-new redesigned SUVs at Dan Cava GMC in Bridgeport. Shop Thora!
West Virginia's largest restoration company is now in the heart of the Mountain State. With a location in Charleston, joining our branches in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, we'll be there to help when you need it most. Our expert team and state-of-the-art equipment is ready to serve the Kanawha Valley 24 hours a day. From water damage to fire restoration, when disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Back here inside the Huntington High School gymnasium, Kennedy Porter at the free throw line for her second free throw attempt. That one's good by Porter. She's up to 13 points. Free throw attempt was good after the full timeout by the Huntington Highlanders. Head coach Lonnie Lucas in his 56th season. And now the Highlanders with the basketball. Whistle blows and a foul. Jada Garrett was trying to get the ball up the floor, but too much contact.
Checking in for the Big Reds, number 5, Ellie Kinnison.
And they said the foul was... Not sure who the foul was on, actually. They did not say who it was on. Sloan with the basketball. Sloan, spin move, trying to get down the inside of the lane. Shot up, and that one's good. Sloan up to 16 points in this one. Next foul by either team will send the other team to the bonus. Three-point shot from the right side corner. That one left short, no good by Kinsley LeMasters. Put back, also no good. Sloan with the defensive rebound for Huntington. Sloan up ahead. Sloan inside the lane. Shot good for Lawa Sloan. Finding her way to the basket. Shot was good, and 1:45 left to go. Huntington still putting up a fight. With it now, Ava Delegati. Delegati up ahead. Finds LeMasters, now inside. Gribble. And Parkersburg will reset the offense. 1:30 left to go. 21-point advantage for Parkersburg. Now goes right side. Ava Delegati inside. Gribble driving to the basket. Gribble shot no good. Left too strong. And Samai Cunningham comes away with a defensive board. Cunningham steps back. Resets. Lala Sloan now with it. Guarded closely by Chloe Gribble. Sloan. Nice little stutter step off the glass. No, off the back of the rim. That shot does not fall. And with under a minute left to go, Parkersburg comes away with a basketball. Delegati, left side, three-point shot on the way. That one rattles around, and it's good for Ellie Kinnison. 6 points for Kinnison, all by triples. And if having the advantage, 40 seconds left to go. Three sums at the table for Parkersburg. Up ahead, Lala Sloan, wide open underneath the basket. Shot falls good. And those sums won't come in. Three sums in for Parkersburg. 32.6 seconds left. 63-41 is our score here on Highlander Mountaintop. Big Reds with the basketball. Up ahead, that's Kinsley LeMasters. And her pass taken away. May Harris up ahead. Alicia Smith to the basket. Shot no good. Whistle blows and a foul. That one will be on Faithlyn Butcher. That'll be her second. And that will send Alicia Smith to the free throw line for the first time today with 22.9 seconds left to go. Well, safe to say the least, a better battle in this one for Huntington than the last time they've faced off against Parkersburg. Of course, last game was 78-31, and first free throw attempt by Alicia Smith, no good. But a 78-31 victory last time for Parkersburg at Parkersburg between these two. Just back on December 10th. Second free throw attempt, also no good. In a battle for the rebound, Jada Garrett comes away with it. Huntington with another opportunity. It's Mike Cunningham. Goes right side, Cunningham. 13 seconds left to go. Now back up, Alicia Smith. 8 seconds, Smith. Three-point shot on the way. That one left short, no good, and the ball will just roll out of bounds. 2.8 seconds left to go. All Parkersburg needs to do is just inbound it, and that's your ball game. And Whistle blows, and the clock was running, but either way, that's your ball game. The Parkersburg Big Reds, a strong performance here on Highlander Mountaintop yet again. 63-41 is our final score. The Big Reds now 13-4 overall on the season. Huntington High 3-13 on the year. We're going to step aside for a break. When we return, we'll have the post-game show right here on Metro News TV and the Marshall Orthopedics Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase.
Mr. Cooper, we have an emergency at a middle school.
Thank you. Board office, will you activate the crisis team? This is not a drill.
In Cabell County Schools, we are ready, alert, and aware.
No matter where you are in life, Mount West Community and Technical College isn't just about an education. It's a step toward your future. We provide the hands-on support you need.
Jessica, welcome to Mount West.
With classes that fit your life.
Jessica?
At Mount West, we know you by name. Because here, you're more than just a number.
Jessica Bailey.
Mount West Community and Technical College. Because you matter here.
PCB is a long-standing partner in our community. We're your neighbors, your teammates, and your friends. And we want to be your banker. We're a team of experienced professionals focused on the personal, residential, and business needs of our community. We make decisions locally, quickly, and with your best interest in mind. We care about you, your family, your business, and your goals. We're PCB, a proud community bank. Open an account with us today.
We have the skill set internally to take almost any project from a concept all the way through to completion. We don't manufacture widgets. We do things that make a huge impact to society, so we take what we do very, very seriously. There's a great sense of satisfaction and accomplishment that you really contributed to society, really did your part to make where you are from a better place than it was before you came there.
West Virginia's largest restoration company is now in the heart of the Mountain State. With a location in Charleston, joining our branches in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, we'll be there to help when you need it most. Our expert team and state-of-the-art equipment is ready to serve the Kanawha Valley 24 hours a day. From water damage to fire restoration. When disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the official restoration partner of Marshall Athletics, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Final score 63-41. The Parkersburg Big Reds come away victorious over the Huntington Highlanders. Parkersburg now 13-4 on the season. Huntington High 3-13 on the year. Big thank you to everyone that tuned in to watch this game. High school girls basketball, Metro News TV, and the Marshall Orthopedics Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase. I'm Ben Westfall, your commentator. Big thank you to our outstanding crew, our producer Parker Withrow sitting to my left, and cameraman Corey Bongs. High school basketball on Metro News TV and Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase is brought to you by GoMart, your hometown convenience store. Level up your cheering game. Head to GoMart.com to win everything you need to become the ultimate fan for your home team. Go for good times. Go for GoMart. Let's break down the scoring for both teams, starting with the winners, Parkersburg Big Reds. 63 points behind this Big Reds team, just 3 points under their season average of 66.5 points per game. But leading the way was Frances Geis with 19 points, 5 made triples. She was effective at the three-point line, also found herself with a three-point play, a two-point shot, got fouled and headed to the free throw line and made the N1 opportunity. Kennedy Porter had 13 points. The leading scorer on the year for Parkersburg had 13 in this one. Eden DeBoer with 4. Sophie Lott also with 4. Ellie Kennison, 2 made triples, found her with 6 points. Ava Delicati with 3 as well. Adriana Medina with 7, and Lauren Flanagan also with 7. Meanwhile, for the Huntington Highlanders, well, it was a strong day for Lala Sloan. Yet another one. She had 36 points against North Marion back on February 1st in that victory for Huntington. And today, she finishes with 20 points for Huntington. Outside of her, Liz Bowren had 2 points. She was in and out due to foul trouble, but still found a bucket for the Huntington Highlanders. May Harris was perfect 4 for 4 at the free throw line. She ended the night with 6 points. Lisa Smith found a 3-point bucket. She ended the night with 3 points. Jada Garrett with 2 points as well. And Samaya Cunningham with 8 points. Well, what's next for both teams? Starting with the Huntington Highlanders, only 4 regular season games left for both of these squads. Huntington back at home against Riverside on the 6th, just 2 days from now. That will be a 7 p.m. start against the Riverside Warriors. Then on the road for the final 3 games of the regular season. The 10th will be at St. Albans for a 7 p.m. start. All these games to end the season at 7 p.m. Then on the 12th at South Charleston, and 1 day later on the 13th at Parkersburg South, and that one's going to be at West Virginia State University. Then for the Big Reds of Parkersburg, as mentioned, 13-4 overall on the season. They go back home on the 7th to host Morgantown. That one a 7 p.m. start. Then Parkersburg, just like Huntington, ends the season, final 3 regular season games on the road. On the 11th at Spring Valley, a 3 p.m. start. On the 12th at Riverside, a 7 p.m. start. And on the 18th at Cabell Midland, that one also at 7 p.m. It's time now for our superstar of the game. Well, it's pretty clear and obvious. She had 5 made triples on the contest tonight. She was outstanding from the perimeter, and that's Frances Geis. Had 11 points last time out against Hurricane, and she ups her performance with 19 points on the contest. 5 made 3-point shots. She had an and one opportunity and also found herself at the free throw line a couple of times. And Frances Geis is our Big Sandy superstar of the game. Good win for the Parkersburg Big Reds, here on Highlander Mountaintop. Good effective win, 63-41 is our final score. For our outstanding crew, Parker Withrow, and our cameraman, Corey Boggs, I'm Ben Westfall, your commentator. Thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's contest. Hope you have a fantastic day. This has been another presentation of high school girls basketball on West Virginia Metro News TV, West Virginia Video Productions, and the Marshall Orthopedics Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase.
We have the skill set internally to take almost any project from a concept all the way through to completion. We don't manufacture widgets. We do things that make a huge impact to society, so we take what we do very, very seriously. There's a great sense of satisfaction and accomplishment that you really contributed to society, really did your part to make where you are from a better place than it was before you came there.
West Virginia's largest restoration company is now in the heart of the Mountain State. With a location in Charleston, joining our branches in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, we'll be there to help when you need it most. Our expert team and state-of-the-art equipment is ready to serve the Kanawha Valley 24 hours a day. From water damage to fire restoration, when disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.